Well, hello everybody. I'm Huell Hauser.
I'm back, baby. 79 years old. Here we go, round two.
Place. Lots of people live here. Lots of people work here. Lots of people visit here.
Lots of people have yard sales here.
All kinds of people. This is a very interesting and a very diverse place. But let's be honest. A lot of people who are not very familiar with downtown
end up dead and etched in the side of a wall.
Down here. Well, that's what this adventure is all about. We're going to spend the whole day finding out firsthand about safety right here downtown.
It's going to be real hard to find safety.
Okay, our adventure begins, and we're standing here with Captain
Jeffrey Bezos, CEO of Amazon. Congratulations.
Town Central Division, which basically covers all of downtown Los Angeles.
Yes, sir. It's about 5 square miles right in the heart of downtown.
So you know what you're talking about when you talk about crime and police presence and what's going on the streets and the sidewalks of downtown Los Angeles.
Well, I sure do. It's been my business for the past couple of years, so...
Actually, it's been delaying my packages. That's your job, but it's okay.
And we're basically just going to walk around.
I think that's exactly what we should do, is take a walk around, see what the reality of it is down here, because there's a lot of misperceptions and misconceptions about what's going on downtown.
All right, well, wait a minute. Let's just stop right here and talk about some of the misconceptions.
I hear that LA's got Waymo and Waymo problems.
Here. You know, folks from... like my parents from the Midwest, a little small town, they probably wouldn't feel comfortable here because it's a big urban environment.
Well, now, wait a minute. Don't say the Midwest. There are other parts of Los Angeles where the citizens might not feel comfortable down here.
I think you're right. A lot of folks wouldn't feel comfortable down here. But I think it's just a matter of coming down, checking it out, and realizing that, like any big urban environment, we have our problems, we have our crime problems, but the crime is so low in downtown compared to how it used to be. It's really a very safe place.
And we can talk specifically about some of those crime figures, because I've seen in the media, in the press, where you have been bragging about the fact
that people die here every single damn year.
Actually lower here than it has been in decades.
Yeah, I had my officers do some research back to 1944, which was the oldest statistics we could get.
1944, because when I think of the 1940s, I think of safety, specifically near the Pacific.
25,000 crimes during 1987. Last year we had about 4,600, 4,800.
Now,
so,
to what do you attribute the drop in the crime statistics downtown?
Are we shipping them off in prime boxes?
There's a lot of things happening downtown. Chief Bratton has given us more police officers down here, so there's a stronger police presence. The renovation of downtown, the new businesses that are coming in, the new residents that are coming in. I think the fact that we're going to a more of a 24-hour-a-day place with the nightclubs and bars and restaurants that are open downtown.
Don't forget rifle and tobacco shops. You just listed the 5 most safest places on earth.
The way you police as well, aren't you?
You bet we are doing that down here.
And what does that mean when I say that?
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to be right about something.
Do is have a strong police presence, but I like the officers out of their cars walking footbeats. And so as you walk around here, you'll see officers that walk footbeats down here. It's kind of the old-fashioned way of doing police work.
Footbeat, you know, when you walk up to someone and just beat the crap out of them?
Bratton, certainly spearheading this thing in the downtown area here.
And when you say, I mean, you can walk the beat, you have police officers on bicycles.
You bet.
Now, do we call those bike beatings?
A bunch of officers on bicycles. We've also got officers on horseback riding around here. You might see some of them a little bit later today, riding horses around through the downtown area.
But the idea is to get the officers in more direct contact with the people who live and work in downtown.
Absolutely. Build those one-on-one relationships where you get to know the people that you're serving, get to know the people that live there, who belongs, who doesn't belong, and
oh, hot topic there. We gotta calm down.
Up to no good.
Your name is?
Shep Ruvalcaba.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
sir.
meet you, sir.
Joy Harrow.
Now, you're both police officers right here in the Central Division, so you're foot officers. You're out on the street.
Yes, we're footbeat officers, and we've done this for several years.
Well, several is the understatement. How many years?
I mean, you're about to be bunking with me 6 feet under.
20.
Walking a beat.
Yeah, so you know what you're talking about. Tell us what it's like. Well, let's walk.
Okay.
Tell us what it's like to walk a beat in downtown. You want to go down this way, or does it really make any difference?
Can I arrest some people? You know, for fun?
You're looking for.
Well, first of all, you got to stay on your toes. You've got to be alert to all your surroundings.
Uh-huh.
You know, people come up behind you, they want to talk to you. You don't know what their intentions are. So you have to be on your toes and alert at all times.
Same?
Well, also, I like the fact that I like to interact with the merchants.
Oh, arm dealers. We got some good businesses out here.
Guys, in a pinch, they will help you.
So they're what? Telling you their problems or what their needs are, or what do you find out when you talk with these merchants?
Basically, some of the problems they're having, a big problem, especially on Los Angeles, is vending. So what will happen is they'll come out and vend food, and a lot of the grease will splash over into on their.
All right, I'm getting bored. Let's skip ahead.
Now this is very interesting. As we were walking along, we passed this lady carrying a little turtle for her children. And what did you tell me?
Well, the fact is, it's illegal to sell those little turtles out here. Turtle has to have a diameter of about 3 inches to be able to be sold in California. These turtles are brought in huge trucks from the Midwest and kept in crates, and then they're sold out here for a couple of dollars on the street. Problem with them is they contain salmonella. So little kids have them, they play with them, touch their mouths, end up getting sick.
I mean, can we just drown the turtle and save the kids?
If you ran across this lady, now this is a nice looking lady. She's not doing anything that she knows is wrong here. How do you walk that tight wire between enforcing the law and deciding which laws are worth enforcing heavily and which are worth just kind of letting go?
You lay off my new wife here.
With the actual illegal vendor who sold the turtle, we would probably arrest them for sidewalk sales, 4,200 B and C for illegal sidewalk sales.
So there's not an actual ordinance for illegal turtle sales, just for illegal sidewalk
Illegal
sales.
sidewalk sales, yeah. And a person like this, we've just let them know that if you touch the turtle or if the kids are playing with the turtle, they have to be sure and wash their hands real carefully because those turtles have a lot of diseases and it could get your kids sick if they play with them.
Listen to the officers when they're talking.
Now we know.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Then they're going to ask you where you got the turtle.
And then they're going to ask you where you're from.
Another day. Because we don't want to get into a whole big thing now, but this is very interesting because what this does is it shows the balance that these foot officers have to strike every day with what they do because they're constantly surrounded by judgment calls that they have to make, right?
You bet, and that's one of the tough things about being an officer. He has to make judgment calls like that 100 times a day. Who goes to jail, who doesn't. A lot of times it's just good friendly advice and persuasion and informing people what the laws are. But there's other times when people just won't listen and don't take our advice and we have to take them to jail.
Now, just standing here and looking out over here, as an experienced foot officer.
I mean, I'm no foot beater, but my feet hurt, so I could tell you there's about 5 problems out here.
Trouble areas, things you need to be looking for, things that are okay, things that need to be.
Yes, we do. We'll spot a disturbance. We call them 415 groups.
Oh, 415 groups. The people from San Francisco. Yeah, we got to get them out of here.
Indicated that are down on the sidewalk, and we can see that from a distance. We'll walk up and we'll either ask them to leave or call an ambulance for them.
Now, you said in the past they used to do something else with people that were drinking out on the street.
Well, please tell me that story again. I like that one better.
It was
B-Wagon.
the B-Wagon. It was basically like a UPS truck with the box at the back of the truck, and would pick up the intoxicated people, drunks, and we would transport them to a detox center or would take them to jail.
So now you use an Amazon truck, right?
8 or 9 years, the B-Wagon does not run anymore.
What do you do?
What we normally do, if they're not extremely drunk, we'll go ahead and take them to jail, and we'll book them on a short form drunk, which is 647F.
Wow, you're using a lot of these numbers. Everybody knows the numbers, don't they?
They do. And if they're really bad, we'll call an ambulance. and have them come and they'll take them to the
Do
hospital.
you have a problem with that?
I mean, do you feel like the ambulances are still in your business, kinda?
Quite a few missions down here, and it's traditionally just seems like we've had a lot of people, a lot of alcoholics with drinking problems down here.
That are around the missions that are here to help them.
Right. Unfortunately, some people don't like the rules in the missions, so they choose to stay out here, and because they don't want to abide by the rules, because there are rules in the missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mission Impossible, am I right?
Doesn't it? If we're going down this way, we might see one kind of lifestyle.
Exactly.
We go down here, we might see something else.
Exactly, and 2 or 3 blocks over that way, you'll see something completely different. One of the things we have here in this particular area is right up on that corner there, we have a police camera that's mounted up there. It's a pan-tilt zoom camera, and you can see it on that little pod up there.
Oh, you just said pot. Right now I'm pretty high, as you can tell. My big green shirt.
Here, we have officers that sit on those cameras and look for people committing street crimes, or committing violent crimes, or selling drugs, and we catch them all oftentimes with these cameras.
Now, would you call this a good section of downtown, a section in transition, or
just like a hellhole? I mean, be honest with me right now.
City that's going into transition right now. 20 years ago, this was probably the crime capital of the United States, this side of the
right
Mississippi.
here on Main Street?
Right here on Main Street.
Well, now you've got it. Let's walk across. The lights blinking.
I'm about to catch a cop crossing the street illegally.
Most of our XXX theaters are gone. All the bars have been moved out. They've relocated somewhere else out of the downtown area. And things are looking a lot better now.
So this is an area that's becoming, I guess the word would be gentrified. It's probably in the early stages.
Or we can call it hillified, just keep it honest, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, we run footbeats here constantly.
Up and down this street.
Up and down Main Street, yes.
Now, is this a good area? Is this where you do you want to?
Jesus, Jeffrey, you just jump scared me.
If you come from a small area or a small town and you're not used to an urban environment, you're not going to feel comfortable in downtown Los Angeles, but you're going to feel comfortable in downtown London or downtown New York or downtown Chicago.
Wait, so you just admitted that Los Angeles is more dangerous than Chicago and London? Did I get that right?
See, I think just by saying that, you've scared off a lot of people watching this program from coming downtown.
Yeah, I suppose, I think
really?
you might be right. Yeah, I think you might be right. It's not like being in your neighborhood in suburbia, in the middle of nowhere, or in a small town someplace else. It's definitely, you need to be on your toes a little bit more when you're in an urban environment.
And what's so interesting, though, is that you've chosen to take us down some of the streets that are in transition at best, and still kind of in the old way, you know, at worst. So we could go 3 blocks over this way and be in one of the most pristine, beautiful, we could be at Disney Hall.
You bet.
Why aren't we there right now at Disneyland, damn it?
And here we have a brand new bookstore that just opened up, probably a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
That's something you'd see anywhere in any suburban environment. Right next to an old theater that used to be a XXX theater that's being renovated. How you doing, partner? Good to see you.
Right.
Oh, we got some undercover cowboys on the force. That's nice to hear.
And this is the new Vietnamese restaurant down here that is just fantastic. Their Vietnamese iced coffee is wonderful. Their food is wonderful. People come from all over downtown to come in here and eat.
Wow. Now see, this is as nice and pleasant. Good afternoon.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Very well, thank
Cool
you.
Hauser. Do you live downtown? Do you work downtown?
I split my time between downtown and one of your other favorite places. I have a place in Idlewild, California.
Oh, great.
I'm familiar with what you've done up there as well.
Now,
And I'm sorry to stop you right there, but is this tree poison ivy? Just to double check on that one.
Certainly, that's what we want, but it's my feeling, based on what I see, that LAPD is pushing people out, the people that have died and been in here.
People are dying out here. We gotta get the hell off the set.
here comes the bike patrol, or at least one of them. He's doing it legally. You just cut right across. You're not
I'm sorry, but you're gonna get an infraction for that one. I'm the old cop, man.
to be a bike
Ah, my ears!
woman in downtown LA, in the central part of downtown.
Well, it's really busy. There's always work here to do, and you know, you're never really bored.
What's the difference between what you do and what the people do who are walking the streets?
Because you're not being a really good role model right now, standing in the middle of the street and all.
We got us a dog here. Now, wait a minute. I'm with some policemen. Do you have a license for
We
this?
sure do. We live and reside down here.
So you're doing everything the right way.
We're doing everything the
Do you know that my microphone is a taser right now? So be honest with me.
Now, do you feel safe down here?
Absolutely. This is a great place to
Why
live.
do you feel safe down here?
Because the environment, look, you got officers walking around, and I'm a people person, so there's no fear as far as, walking around in an environment like
And
this.
a lot of times you get back what you put out. don't you?
Exactly. If you exhibit that you're scared and feared, then you probably get that same kind of energy back. It's no different than trying to raise a dog.
Well, wait a minute. That's going to grow up to be a guard dog.
Exactly, but
You're about to need 2 canes after that dog grows up.
look at him. Look how cute he is. Could you turn him away? Look out. Zoom in. This is the newest star on the block. He's looking for a job.
We're ending up our afternoon here in downtown Los Angeles looking up at these gleaming, shining, glistening office buildings, which are part of the landscape in downtown. And
Oh, sorry, I was talking about shiny things and looking at your forehead.
especially is teeming with people. And this juxtaposition is very interesting, isn't it, Captain?
Well, that's an interesting thing about downtown. There's huge sections of downtown where crime is almost non-existent. Bunker Hill, Chinatown, almost no crime whatsoever.
And then there are other areas
There are
that
other
are
areas,
still in transition.
yeah.
They just need a little more foot and a little more beating.
Today has really kind of been all about, isn't it?
I
We've
think so.
seen the good, we've seen the bad, we've seen the ugly, we've seen the shiny, we've seen the not so shiny.
See, I was talking about your big head.
Downtown LA always has been, and I think probably always will be, about.
And I hope it always will, because that's what makes it interesting. And
So you're just saying you want to keep being employed. That's what you're trying to say here.
you can find it down here in downtown LA.
Yeah, and do you encourage people to come downtown?
Absolutely. We want more and more people from outside to come down here. Check out the stores, check out the restaurants, check out the nightclubs that they have down here. It's really an exciting place.
And check out the people, because there's a lot of energy and a lot of diversity, and you're not just going to be at Disneyland anymore, are you?
Not like being in your own neighborhood, no matter where you're from.
Well, thank you all very much. These are the officers who are out on the street day in and day out, have been for over 20 years, 25 for you.
You got the crime of being old as hell.
They've seen it all, and they continue to protect and to serve. Congratulations on the good job you're doing. Congratulations to you and all the men and women of the LAPD who are making downtown, I think, a much better, safer place for all of us to visit.
Well,
That's
thanks.
the way it is. We haven't sugar-coated it.
You're seeing right now a foot beating. This lady's trying to get away from these 2 cops back here.
Today, as we were walking around on the streets and the sidewalks of our downtown.